What's up guys, welcome to today's tutorial. Today I'm going to teach you how to create a master account system using BCrypt. So pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to use SQLite and we're going to create a master account system where you can log in with your name and actually create an account, but then you're prompted to either create, load or delete an account. So delete a character, sorry. So you can either create a character, load a character or delete a character. This allows players to sort of log in with one account and sort of create characters with their own names, so they can have multiple characters or multiple lives within your server, sort of thing. So that's pretty much how it works. But what we're going to do to start off is we're going to start here. We're going to include BCrypt because we're going to need it, and we need to specify a location for the server database, and this is inside your script files folder. So pretty much the first thing we're going to do, I'm just doing it inside of a game mode. That's why I've got this here. But create a global database variable. So this is going to be the database that you open, and then we're going to create a couple tables, and make sure you always close it under on game mode exit. But pretty much we're only going to use two tables. The accounts table, which is pretty much the master account system. So pretty much the way it works is that an order increment ID will be the master ID. So that's an automatic ID which starts from either 1 or 0 and then goes up. So that's how we can determine which master account owns which character, because there's going to be auto increment character IDs obviously, but inside each character table there's going to be a master ID, so that links it to that links the master account to this character, and that way they can have multiple characters, and then you can sort of work out who owns each character, sort of thing. So pretty much the way we're going to do it is we're going to do a join name and their pass, but I've got to explain specific things need to be saved in specific tables. So things like their password, their join name, their admin level, or their VIP status, you'd actually save it in this table. So that way, if they gain VIP status or admin status on their master account, it will automatically, they will have admin and all that sort of stuff in their character accounts. So things like that need to go there. But for character, things like positions, weapons, score, skin, all that sort of stuff is character related. But account related stuff like password, IP even, admin level and VIP need to go into that table. So pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to start there, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a on player connect callback. So on player connect. Okay, so now the first thing we want to do in here, I like to do this just in case you got NPCs, just so because NPCs will call this callback as a player ID. So like for things like this, I like to go is player NPC, just so it skips all any NPCs that are connecting. So it's not trying to check their accounts and all that sort of stuff. So this is where we're going to do a select statement to work out if they actually if their account exists or not. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to select. Let's just go to something like that. So this is what we're going to need. Something like this. We'll go here. I'll paste this here. I'll fix this up a little bit quickly. Okay, so what we're going to do is query, let's go 256, just because I think this is going to be a little bit long. So what we need to do, actually, we need to go to, let's just do it here, select. So this is the type of query we need. So I'll grab that and we'll go here, put this here quickly. Okay, so select master ID, where you can do select all, but just so it's a little bit more optimized, we're just selecting something just to check if they actually exist. And the way we check is their join name. So the join name is the name that they have on their client, that they've typed into their client. So this is how we determine what their join name is, and like the master account is linked to their join names, sort of thing. So select master account, master ID from accounts where join name equals that, Q to escape strings, sort of thing. And now we need to get a name variable, so we'll go name, and now we can get player name. Alright, so now we're checking that. If that does exist, what we need to do here, just well, we can only really need to do that once. So what we need to do here is, that's a login and this is a register. So this is obviously, we'll put that actually we've got to remove these because I'm using SQLite I and this is SQLite I. So we're just going to use the default SQLite because there's a sort of workaround we can do with the default one. So pretty much we can do that. So login. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to create some. We can go up here and we can create some define register dialog. Define login dialog. Now we can grab that. We can go. Let's just do that. Show player dialog. Dialog style input. I'll just quickly do these. I just like to put the I just like to put that there, which makes because like when you don't do that, the text isn't quite white, so I like to make it white. So we can go register, and we can go leave here. So if they do click that button, if they don't register, obviously we'll kick them. So we can go like that. We can go. Please enter a password below to register an account. So we can go like that. We can go up to here, quickly change this to login. Please enter your password below to log in to your account. Login. Alright, so now we've got that. Now what we can do is we can do on dialog response. Now what we can do is we can switch to dialog ID. And then for case, register dialog. Okay, so there's a register dialog. We can go like that, and we can quickly go like this. Go to login dialog. Now what we can do is we can just quickly compile that, see what's happening. Database result. Alright, so the result. So what we need to do is we can change this to results. That's a result. That's a result, and go new DB result. Because we're going to keep the database variable global, and we're going to do the result variables localized. So now that should be good. Server database, this just needs to be changed to database. Alright, so that's good. Alright, so now that's all good. So now we've got the register dialog and the login dialog. So now let's just quickly jump over to here and look at register dialog. Okay, so now we make sure they can put in the right password. If not, we have to show them that. Otherwise we can do that. So let's just grab all that, or else kick, obviously, because if they click leave, we want to kick them. So pretty much if they haven't put an input text in, or the input text is less than 3, or the input text is more than 24, this sort of clamps their password to be either 3 to 24 characters. So that's just going to work. Now we just need to show the register dialog again, like this. So now we can return the register dialog. And then we can do on player register for register. We can go bang. This is all pretty much ready to go, pretty much. So now what we're doing is we're encrypting their password. So we can go like that. We can change this to a public. So on player register, we don't need to pretty much do anything. This is where actually we've got to select. Oh wait, it's where we're going to select that, but let me just quickly block that out. This is where we need to select. So as you can see, I'm actually using SQLite here. Is this the master ID? Return master ID. Well, I'm just going to redo that there. So we don't need it. This is where we insert the data. So what are we inserting into the accounts? All we're doing is we're inserting their join name and pass name. So join name and pass. Like that. Join name and password. So name and password. So we don't need any of that. We just need their name and password. That's all we need. So, you know, we create a variable which is, it's 60, I believe, but I just like to round things off to 8 bits. So 64, 24, we get their name, we get the password. We don't need to worry about that. Now this is where we actually insert the data. So we can go query. Let's just do 300 here, just to make sure we've got enough. So insert into accounts, join name, pass, name, pass. So that's what we do. So now we've inserted it. What I'll do is I'll remove these because this is just SQLi. So now we've done that. So now what we need to do is, this is where we show the character dialog, but we need to save their master ID. So this is where an enum comes in. So we can go enum player underscore data, go like this, go master ID, put one of those there, go new player data, max players, and then it's player data. Alright, so now we've got that, we can actually, we might as well, under onPlay connect, what we can do is we can go like this and just reset it. We'll make it a their master ID. We'll just make their master ID a -1. So that way we know that it's been reset. So now we actually set it here. We've got to do a select and then set it. Alright, so we can do a select. Here's a select here. This is where we actually grab the data, so we can, now we've inserted it, what we can do quick, because we need to grab the master ID. So we can go like that. Select master ID from accounts where join name equals that. That should be good. And this should work, but if it does not work for some reason, what we want to do is at least print a message to the log. So what we can do here is we can go print error, master ID was not found under on player register for player that, but this needs to be a print F because we're doing a format, and we can just put their name in here like that. So now it's just going to print error, master ID was not found under on player register for player name that. Alright, so that should never ever get called, but if it does, it's just a little just so you know what's happening, sort of thing. But now that's good. What we need to do is field associate field. There it is. That's what we need. We need something here. Maybe that's going to work. What are we grabbing actually? We need their master ID, so it doesn't need to be that. We can go underscore int, remove that. What we want is their master ID. So now this, oh wait, we can actually grab it from here. Oh wait, no, that's what we need. We need that. And now this can be their master ID. Alright, so that's their master ID. Now we've got their master ID. Now we can show them the character dialog. But we just need to go quickly here, go. Alright, so this is what the character dialog looks like. So this is where we show them the character dialog, but we can go, we'll just call this the character dialog. That's the main dialog. So we can go here. Alright, now we've got character dialog. Now we're showing that character selection. So they can either create, load, or delete a character. So select or quit. Quit will kick them as well. We'll just call it leave like we did before. Alright, so there we go. We've got the character selection dialog. So now we can jump into here and create another case. We should create the login before actually. We'll do the login. So here's the login that we need. So we can go like that. Alright, so now what we're doing is we're just comparing their password and then comparing it via BCrypt verify. So the password was at 23 there, 63 for some reason there. Alright, anyway, our query, so that's what we need. We can just quickly remove that and that and that. So select pass from account where join name equals that. we're actually checking it, and now we're getting the field associated. We're saving it to the password, and we're comparing the input text to the pass. So now this is where onPlayer login comes in. So now we can go hook onPlayer login. So this is just pretty much doing the account system. We're yet to jump into the character selection part. So onPlayer login, we can go here. All right, now we can go public. All right, so if the login is a success, that means the password is correct. We can we don't need that. We just need their name. We don't need that. We don't need IP as well. We just need query and name. So their name. Select all from accounts where join name equals that, and this is where we load all their data. But the only thing we're loading really, we don't really need to load their password, so we don't need anything from here actually. All we can do actually is just get their master ID, like here, like we did here, and save it, because all we need is their master ID really. We don't need their password anymore, like, because we've already verified it works. So what we can do, we can go like that, and then this is where we save the master ID. Now all of this is just the stuff I needed for my thing, but we can no, we need to free the result there, move that, free the result, get associated into it, free the result there, and actually we don't need to, because I don't need to do any of that. So what we can do is we can go like this and just show them the character dialog. So here's the character dialog. So they're successfully logged in, we save their master ID, and then we show them the character dialog. But if it's not a success, this is where you can actually do checks to see, give them a few chances. But what we're going to do just for the tutorial, we're just going to kick them. That just means that they got the password wrong, so we kick them. All right, so there you go. That should be good. Let's see if that compiles. What have we got? Database free result. Oh, this we can go like this and go bang and go database, replace all, and then database result can go to result. Oh, replace all. What we've got to go, here's new DB result, because we're doing them localized, so that should be good. Oh, something's not good. Doesn't like. Okay, guys, I think I found the issue. It was pretty much me accidentally changing this. So this is going to be database. This is just the database location, and that's got to go there. So now I think it's actually going to work. Let's compile that. So there you go. So there you go. It's actually going to work. So let's start with these variables. So 42, 66. So 66, it doesn't like red. So we can go like that, -1 just to make it white. And these lack a forward declaration, so we can go to here, we can go forward, and now we can go we can just do a forward definition for this as well. Okay, now we can compile that. Let's see what's left. So results showing a preceding level, that's because I've done that there. We can go like that, so this should be good now. Results showing a preceding level, DB results, DB results, new DB result, that should be good. New DB result, that should be good now. Results shadowing a preceding level at 41. Let's just do this. Let's just go like this. Get result, get result, get result. Get result, get result, get result, get result. Get result, get result. New DB result. Get result, get results. Get result, get results. Get result, get result, get result. And okay, so now let's just get rid of that. So tag mismatch 86, 87. What's going on here? Okay, we've got a tag mismatch from 86 to 92. From 86 to 92. How they... Oh, that's right there. Result. Database results. All right, so there we go. Now it compiles. All right, so that was just a little bit of a mishap. So now we've done that. Now we've got on player login. So now they can log in and register, and then the next thing that happens is they get shown the character selection menu. So let's find out what's happening with that. So let's go car main, I think it is. Yep, character main. And this is what we need for character main. We need all of this. And this can get changed. Have we got on player dialog? Yes, we do. We can go here. And that fits there nicely. We can go to character dialog. And now this is where we can show them the create. This is where they can load, and this is where they can delete. All right, show create dialog. Let's just see what this one, just so we can get that dialog quickly. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to assume that you are their roleplay name. So what we're going to do is we're going to do those types of checks. So this says, character selection create. Please make up a name for your character in a first name, last name format. So create and then or back. They can go back. So that's the create dialog. So now for the load, this is pretty much everything we need. What do we need from? Do we need their character name? Yeah, we need their character name, character ID, and their score. That's all we're saving. Yep, their score. Here. So we've got the character name, the character ID, and score. And then we format. This formats everything. We can change all red to -1. Alright, so now it will actually go for the number of rows. It will calculate all the characters so this is loading all their characters, putting them all into a list. Let's just quickly change these. All of these need to be like that. All these associates like that. And any queries like that. And now we can go new DB result, get results. This is database. Get result, get result, get result. Alright, so now I can quickly just do it to here as well. Get result. Okay, database. Okay, that's done. That's all good. So now we'll go back to load. So now it will say you don't have any characters load. Create one first, and it will show the character dialog. So what do we need? The character dialog. Where's this character dialog? Here. Need to show them character dialog again. So this is in load. Show them the character dialog. Else it will actually list them all. So we'll just call that the load dialog. We'll call this the create dialog. So we need a create dialog and a load dialog. So create dialog, character dialog, define, create dialog, define, load dialog, and we're going to need a delete dialog. Okay, so there we go. We've got all those dialogues ready to go. So we've got the create dialog, we've got the load dialog. We're showing the character dialog again. There's the load dialog. Delete's pretty much the same thing. This is all good. This is all good. You don't have any characters to delete. So then we have to show them the character dialog again. Else they do have a list to delete, so it'll list them and then they can delete. So that this will be the delete dialog. So now that all should compile pretty good. Player master 116, 147. That's right. So that player master. This is where we get. We've already got this. Where is it? The load. Here. We need that because this is where the master ID comes in when you're handling the characters. So 117 or 116 and 147. 116 and 147. Alright, so there you go. I believe that is pretty much how it needs to be. That compiles. So there you go. Bang. So now, there you go. So now when they so now when they go to the create dialog, we need to. Alright, so here's the create dialog. We can go create dialog like that, and then. Okay, so this is where we do all the checks. So when your name must be your character name. Your character name. So let's just go like this and go bang and go like that and go to get rid of all of these. So -1, replace them all. So now your name must contain an underscore. So this is making sure it's a decent length. This is making sure there's an underscore in their name. This is your character name cannot be the same as your login name. So how are we doing? Your character name cannot be the same as your login name. Alright, so this is the name, their login name is the actual name, the import text is the character name that they tried. Your character name, that character name. So now we need to run check for player. So run check for player name obviously. So I can go stock, we need to grab this little function here. We can grab that, run check for player. This is where we're going to come back to. So I can go like this here, go up to here, put the stock just underneath the enum. So run check for player, we're checking that name. So select join name from accounts where that equals. So if it's actually in the account, so what we can do is we can go remove that, remove that, remove that, remove that, remove that, remove that, and now so it will check if the join name exists. If it does, it will return 1. Else it will check if that character name exists. Else it will return 1. So if this actually does return 1 now, if that actually does return 1, that means that that name is already taken. So we tell them that, and then VIP. See, this is where you can do VIP checks to check how many character count. Like you can. Just do a select query and sort of get a count. Well, number of rows will be the total, so you can determine, you can sort of limit the counts that way. But now we need a player data for player name. So now we can go like this and go player name 24. All right, so that's good. Go now. So now we're saving their player name. We're setting their name to the actual input text. Don't worry about the money. Insert into characters. So this is where we insert the actual character, and this is where we've got to. I've got to redo this again. And this is actually another little tip. So when they say they say that like they join as their character name, you can do their actual AKA name. So the input text is the character name that they check. So Nettie Smith AKA Weapons has just joined the server. So their name is actually their join name, which is still that before it changes to the input text. But it like that's how you can sort of determine who owns each character. You can only really see it when when they log in or register sort of thing, when they log into an account, load an account. But you can that's just a little you can actually do the same sort of because we're saving their name, you can show that in a stats dialog. So you can show their name and their AKA name in a stats dialog. But pretty much what you got to do is you got to set their spawn info and then spawn them straight away. So yeah, so there we go. What are we going to do? So this actually, what is this for? So now this is their character. When is this ever used? I don't know if that's ever used. I'll just remove that for now. I don't think we need to get the character ID. Well, let's just do that for now anyway. We'll do it anyway, just in case we need it later on. So we can go master ID, character ID, player character. and we can just do what we did before, which was here, the character, player character. So this is saving their character ID as well, just in case we need it. You probably will eventually, so make sure you may as well do this as so we can go select character ID from characters where join name where character name equals that, which would be the input text, because it's doing the input text. Insert character name. Yep. So there we go. Now we've got the character in. So now our character ID or player character was not found under on dialog response for character name input text. Okay, so now that's just a little safeguard for this. Right, so that's all good. That should compile. What do we need? It doesn't like all these doesn't like the get results. So what we can do, go like this. Go down here, go to the query, move that query, move the result. Get that going. Get result. Database, that should be good. Get result, that's all good now, I believe. Database results. New DB results. I'm just going to do this result. And then I'm going to go like this, get result. All turns into result. Just clean it up a bit, go back up to here. So result, database results get turned into result. And yeah, we can go like that. That will work. That will work nicely. So now that should be good. Server database. You can go to database. Oh, wow. Wait. Replace all, but then I've got to go back up to here. That's what stuffed up before. Server database. Like this. And like, where is it? Here. Show create dialog. Where's this show create dialog? Alright, here's the create. So now we need to go back up to here and get the create dialog. Show create dialog. Alright, so now we're back to here. So show create dialog. Okay, that's all good. Set player name. Into characters, all we're doing is score. So we can go like that and just remove all of this. Wait, insert into characters. Character name and score, I believe. Character name. We'll just go like that. Character name and score. So character name, which is Q, and score, which will be I, and then we can go like this. Alright, insert into characters, character name, score. Insert into characters, character name, and get player score. Get player score. Oh wait, no, it would just be 0 actually. Because we're inserting it, it will actually just be 0. Okay, so that should be good now. 247. Gray. We'll just do that -1. What's going on with all that? Player skin. Spawn info. Whoa, their player skin would actually... We'll just go get player skin here. This is... whoa, first spawn. This is actually... yeah, this is actually where you've got to create... this is the first... This is where they're going to spawn first off. So, and I'm making the team 1, but what we can do is no team, like that, and go like that, and like that. So that's how you want to do it for after they create a character. So now they create a character, they don't get set to it, they get, has created an account. So there's create an account, and loaded an account. So there we go, there's create dialog done. So that should compile, show character dialog. Where is that? else show character dialogue. So now we need to go up to here. Here's the character dialogue. I can go down here. So there's that done. So now what we need to do is now we've done create dialogue, we need to do load dialogue. Is there a load dialogue? Yes, there is. So on load dialogue, we need to do something. So on load dialogue, this is what happens when they load. And then all we're going to do is delete, and we should be pretty close to done, or if not done. So there's the load dialogue. Now we need to come down to here. We need to go like this. So now that's the load dialogue. Select all from characters where character ID equals that. What's their ID? This is the actual the ID of the character ID. That the input text comes out to be the ID. That's how you can determine which is which. So now we're selecting all. We're going to remove that. We're going to go server database. We're going to go new DB result. Remove that. And go insert database like this. Bang. Database result gets all changed to that. So now all we're getting from the character really is their character name and their score. So we can go like this. Remove all of that. Let's just mute. That's just money. We can remove the result like that. Don't worry about the money. This is their old name, and then we save the player name. Yeah, player name. This is how we save their old name. That's their old name. And then we set their new name to their new name, which is the name, the character name. And this is where you can load all your stuff. Don't need any of that. Then we get the message. The skin. This would actually be where you actually we've got to let's just change that to skin actually. Let's start up here. Go down here. We'll change this to skin. So instead of score, look for score now. Where's score? Select character name skin. Oh, actually no. Let's just go back. Score, and we'll just add skin. So we'll add skin. This should be all good here, like this, and score, and then skin. Character name, character ID, character name, score, skin. Now we can go skin equals -1, but we can go here now and go to skin. Now that's good. Skin, and then this is where I think that's yeah. Do we get it there? Load it there. Yeah. So now we're loading. We can get their skin as well, and we can just go new skin. So now we're getting this. We're saving the skins, doing their skin. Like there may be a few things that I've missed to add the skin, but it makes sense. It's just like adding score. It's the same thing. It's just another field. So now we can go here, skin. This is no team, obviously, because I'm making them have team. So no team. And obviously, you've got to save the X, Y, Z position and all that sort of stuff. But just for now, to make it, because I forgot to save the XYZ position, but obviously we need that to be able to spawn them. So make sure you save, the XYZ position. That's just going to be pretty much default. So now we can go like that. So now load dialog is pretty much done. So 152 doesn't like that. A symbol of value is never used, so we'll just move that for now. We didn't need to do that right there. Player score. Just go new score just to make it compile. So this is pretty much how it needs to do. You just got to make sure you're saving your values properly. Let's compile that. So what have we got? Grey. Got symbol is never used. 280. Don't worry about that. DB results. Show character dialogue, and this is where we're going to go show the character dialogue again here. This is because they're pressing the back button. But there we go, bang. So there's load. All right, so now what we need is just delete, which is a very simple one. And this way they can actually delete characters. So this should be it. Let me just quickly go like that. Character ID, player character, player character, select character name, score, skin, from characters where character ID equals that. So now we can get all that. We can remove this. We can go new DB result, database, results, and there we go. So you sure you want to delete, and this is verify dialog. So we just need to create this verify dialog. Define verify dialog 6, and then we just got to grab that verify dialog there, and we should be done. So now we can go down to here, go to verify dialog, and if they do verify, the character is obviously the ID, which is that. And we select character ID from that. Remove this, go new DB result, database, results. Alright, so now we can just go like that, show character dialog, which is here. After they delete something, this is verifying, and now we're verifying, and then we want to send them a notice saying you've successfully deleted the character, and show them the character dialog again. Make sure this is not like this. Remove character from database. So what we're going to do is make sure we're doing this. All we need is this actually. Result. Database, delete characters, delete from characters where character ID equals that. So there you go, bang, that's done. And go like that, and then we should be able to compile. What's this? Get data field associate and a result. Grab that, go bang. Alright, so now that should be all good. Show character dialog. Here's the character dialog. So we need to show character dialog there, and show character dialog here. And there we go, guys. That's pretty much how it works. Now, pretty much what we've got happening is we've got players can log in. Players can join, and then when they connect, we check if they actually have a master account. If not, they can. If not, they register. If they do, they log in. And when they log in, we compare their current, like their input text with the password that's actually already stored in their account system. So that's done through BCrypt. And then we load the character that way, and then show them the character dialog, so then they can go for the character dialog process. And that's pretty much how it works, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little look for this. So give me a second, guys, and I'll let you know how I go. Okay, guys, so it looks like everything's pretty good. So that's pretty much the gist of how master account systems work. So the only thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to store all the values you need. So you're going to at least need to save their score, so it shows up in the character dialog, and their skin and their positions. Because you have to be able to set the spawn info before you actually spawn them. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much how it works. Let me know in the comments if you've got any issues with it, and I'll make sure I'll reply with any answers to your questions. But anyway, guys, if you like these type of tutorials, make sure you hit the like button and consider subscribing, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.